up, everybody? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I am coming to you with my quick thoughts on The Shy Season 6, Episode 4, entitled The Re-Up. So, yeah, y'all, I'm just going to come and this is podcast edition. We're going to be discussing some quick points, what I thought overall of the episode, and I'll come back with my recap later today. So, this is your spoiler warning for that. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about Darnell and Emmett. Darnell ended up telling Emmett, what he did, taking the strap, taking the strap and saying that he needed to protect him. He said, you're out here, you making the wrong decisions, you hanging around the wrong people, you are going to land yourself in a world of trouble. Trust me, I've been there. Of course, Emmett, he did not take too well to that. And he was just like, all right, whatever, you ain't been here and all this other stuff. I've been doing fine all this time. Fine. So Darnell, he gotta eat that. He gotta eat that. If he wasn't in his son's life the way he was supposed to, that is shame on him. So, he ate it. I think he did a pretty good job, as most men do. So anyway, we get to see Papa taking Kenya around the crew. So we get to see him take her around the crew. Y'all know she's a PK. She was kind of uncomfortable. She's new to the crew. She's not new to Papa, of course, but she's new to the crew. So you know what they do. They're over at Kevin's new crib and they're playing games and they getting lit. And she's like, can we open a window in here? I'm not trying to go home smelling like smoke and all of this stuff. So, she's kind of like a do-gooder. You know what I'm saying? That's the way she was raised. So, even though Papa is a PK too, but he be getting blazed down. Okay. Let me see what else. Maisha and Jemma are having some issues. Okay, so Jemma and Maisha are having some issues. Jemma is trying to figure out another way that she can kind of get popping on some other kind of material, her next song, and all this stuff. And she's in the booth and she's spitting, and the producers and the sound mixers, they're listening or whatever. And they like, she cool, but she ain't cool like that. You know what I'm saying? So Gemma is like, damn. So she's trying to think of another way to, you know, get her doing something else. So while we're on Gemma, let's go to Gemma and Jake. So they find out that this rapper, probably a Chi-Town rapper, is actually wearing his clothes in his video. He don't even know him or nothing like that, but he got on his clothes. So that could be a good look for them. Okay. So loved all that. So I was like, okay, Jake, this is what's up. Then Gemma's like, oh God, listen to his lyrics. And he was like, that's pretty much the misogynistic rap points and talking points. That's pretty much how it goes in the rap game. And so she's like, well, I know Maisha ain't gonna be rapping like that, but it's maybe something to consider. When you get into this business, the music industry, things don't pop unless you say things that are kind of, no, suggestive, and either way, sex sells, rapping about misogynistic things, dogging women out, all the things, violence, all that stuff. So, so she has to give that some thought. Let's see, who else? Oh, Dre done, now she's working with her ex-fiance, not ex-girlfriend, ex-fiance. So there's gonna be some trouble where that comes from. The girl is already, seeming like she getting her flirt on, and it's like one of those things like, can I still pull them? It's like one of those type of things. Like, I don't know if she wants her, but she's trying to see if she still can pull her. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the love was real, I might be able to get it again, type of situation. So I see trouble in paradise, but you do know Nina did step out with the bread raise. So Is Dre gonna get her lick back? You let me know. You let me know about that. All right, so it's 420. So Douda, he had this new girl. Y'all know the girl from Girlfriends, Jill Marie Jones, and she's in there. It's 420. What are those blowing guns in his not guns. God damn it, can't say guns. You know, blowing the smoke in his mouth, rather. Blowing the smoke in his mouth, and they're partaking of the festivities, if you know what I mean. I don't know if they was in a hot tub or if they was whatever they was doing. They was in a sauna, a bathroom, whatever, but they was getting it in. And next thing you know, and hold up, can we take a moment of silence for this mature man with that strong back? He looked good in that bathroom, y'all. You wouldn't even believe he like 60 something years old, right? Child, he looked good. He looked good. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him his props for that. And then next thing you know, we see Roselyn. Roselyn was like, I need to talk to you. So she comes in there. She's very acquainted with the girl. She knew the girl by name or whatever. And she the Jill Marie Jones lady, she left. And she was like, yeah, did you know that Q was a op? He was a CI. He was a confidential informant. And now he's gone. So yeah, they're gonna be trying to figure out what happened to him. And he was like, I got it under control. Woo, woo, woo. You know how he is, but he is worried, right? So that brings problems for him. That brings problems for Victor, Trig. So that in itself is going to be something that we need to deal with. What else? Oh, the men's meeting, y'all. Victor, Trig, he actually created this meeting, organized this meeting with the fellas where they could talk about, certain issues or whatever's on your mind. They was like emotional. He was like, just whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's saying he's trying to cultivate a safe space for them. And yeah, so they all were there and they were all talking about things, and I fully enjoyed that scene, and we need more of that. Okay. Oh yeah. Also too, Tiffany and Rob with this weed business. Okay, so we're working towards that or whatever, and everything looked like it's running smooth. K-Ro is out here trying to, show him the ropes, show him how it's done. They come to find out they need more money. And so she went to Victor. They all went to Victor to try to get a permit to sell. And he was like, I think the dude name is Quincy, and he was just like, that's not the first order of business that we really want to tend to right now, or whatever. But he didn't really take the offer off the table. But at the same time, he was just like, yeah, no, not right now. So then next thing you know, she was just like, whatever, and she left. She got mad, and then Rob stayed there and he wanted to holler at Victor. And, he was just, questioning him about, his Uncle Q. And, the whole song and dance, I don't know nothing, I ain't do nothing, whatever. So Rob didn't look like, he looked like he wasn't buying it or something. And I was just like, you ain't had the same energy for nothing like that. But okay, whatever. I feel like, how I say, how people, who you gonna try. Rob, please don't let it be like that. But anyway, he pretty much dismissed him. Then Tiffany was talking to K-Ro, and K-Ro was like, if you ain't gonna have a permit, it's a risk. She was like, I'll take the risk rather than working for a killer. So then after that, he was like, well, what about your man Rob? And she was just like, man, he'll do whatever I want him to do. I said, girl, she a mess. She knows she got, don't she? I know that's right. That's why people don't like her either, because she a little too confident for them. So I thought that was cute. Let me see what else. Kiesha and Emmett. It seems like they are kind of on the outs. They're really busy, all the kids they have, and they're trying to juggle their careers and all this stuff. And then she's sitting up there talking about now we need a nanny, a maid, and all this other stuff. He was like, this ain't the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or something like that. I was like, yeah. I was like, ooh, y'all, I don't know what y'all gonna do. But yeah, it get like that. That is the consequence of having so many children, Emmett. Okay. All right. So yeah. All I know is there's a whole lot of secrets that are getting ready to come to a head, and we're gonna be talking about it. So anyway, yeah, y'all, I forgot about the pastor's speech. And it sounded like after Douda listened to the speech, he kind of was like, take care of him. I was like, what? He was like, say less. I was like, So of course he went in there and he tried to, get him to get on board with the money laundering and stuff like that. But of course he didn't get on board with that. So we definitely see that there are some things that's going to be some consequences and repercussions, should I say, that's going to be happening due to, the stance that people are taking with Douda. He's going to have to come down swift. He also referred to not being as ruthless as he needed to be. Also, too, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Shad came to the club with Bakari, and they was vibing and all that stuff, and then they come out, Trey come out with a bag of guns, talking about we need you to hold on to these and handle these for us until we can get them back. And he was like, oh, hell no. And he was just like, nah, working in the chop shop is one thing, but dealing with guns, that's a whole nother thing. He was like, you know what? I need to be staying out of trouble, but I don't think that they're going to take that for an answer. And we'll see where that story goes. Yeah, so that's about it. I'm going to come back with the recap a little bit later or tomorrow. But yeah, those are my quick thoughts on it. I give the episode maybe like a B minus or something. It was something, but it wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot, but it was something. It was something. Let's see. Y'all let me know how you felt about it in the comments below. Give me your predictions, your thoughts, and all that stuff. And thank you so much for listening. And thank you for supporting the shy recaps and stuff like that. Me and Monique, we're gonna have to do a 2-parter live where we have to catch up on episode 3 and episode 4. As always, I'm Nita, your favorite diva. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you come back. Mwah.